Last year's Game of the Year was Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions. 2014 was a particularly grim year for gaming, and Geometry Wars won comfortably. But even with the abundance of amazing games this year, had Geometry Wars been a contender, it would have been runner-up this year too. The gameplay of Wars is just rock solid. The control is finely tuned, and it gives a real sense of skill and precision to the game. And the immediate response and exactness of control makes the avatar an extension of you. It's a perfect one-to-one ratio of nuanced pressure on a stick and absolute control. The gamepad and sticks just disappear, and your brain is fed directly into Geometry Wars. It's this connection that is notably absent from Witcher 3. The world and narrative are excellent, and were this a movie or book, it would be Game of the Year based on that alone. Unfortunately, it is a game, and the twitchy reactions from a lumbering avatar create dissonance. The player needs to think around the stick's relation to the character. You have to mentally separate yourself from Geralt and ask, where is the exact spot I need to stand to open this chest and not ignite a nearby candle, or which pixel is the correct one to stand on in order to collect that glowing flower, or what is the correct direction to face when attempting to talk to a specific character in a crowd. Geralt and the player are not one. The player watches a human tank who is gently instructed by wild shoves of the stick, and then there's the combat. I think the main reason why Witcher is not my Game of the Year comes down to one thing: Bloodborne. Bloodborne can be summed up in 3 words: tight as fuck. It has ruined third-person adventure games for me, and from now on it will be the benchmark not only for its mechanics, but in its design. In terms of narrative and sheer scale, Witcher wins, but Bloodborne, its qualities as a game, earn it Game of the Year by a country mile. It still haunts me even when I'm playing other games. A frustrated, "That wouldn't have happened in Yharnam," is a frequent shout in PSTG towers, particularly when fighting in The Witcher. Bloodborne's grip is so strong that I'm apprehensive about starting the DLC. My first playthrough consumed me. Every waking thought was dedicated to it. I drew maps of Yharnam streets, the same streets I walked when I closed my eyes at night. Not since GoldenEye have I been so invested in a game. Game of the Year! 2015 was an easy choice. Had Bloodborne been released in October, it would have been Game of the Year for many more people. But March might as well be last year, and so far, it has won nothing. Video game awards are a fraud. Except this one. This one is truth. To save effort, Game of the Year 2016 goes to No Man's Sky. But wait, there's more. Silver Award goes to Farming Simulator 2015. I'm 100 hours in, and I'm still captivated by the simple purity of ploughing, harvesting and felling. The perfect way to unwind after a lengthy Bloodborne session. Fun fact, while playing Witcher 3, I frequently thought to myself, oh, this field needs harvesting, and tried switching to my combine. True story. Well, that's maybe something to think about in a spin-off game. Merry Christmas!